Hey Goblin guys and gals, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and you want to see how I play Goblins in Modern? This is my vision. We're going to go aggro Goblins with the Vial. I'm wondering, you know, all these Goblin decks, they're like so weak to Lava Dart. They're so weak to Walking Ballista. Why aren't they play Goblin Guide? Where's Goblin King? Why not Goblin Chieftain? So we're gonna make, today I've built the Goblin deck in my image. You want to see how Goblins is played, how I fixed Goblins in Modern? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our deck tech, we are going to thank our sponsors, starting with the mountainwalk.com, the content site on Commander, Modern, Historic, Standard, and more. The Mana Base is your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. And Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. And if you want to try this deck out, you want to try out Millennial Goblins, this is the place to do it. With Mana Traders, rent any deck on Magic the Gathering online. You can support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save yourself 15% for the first 3 months using my coupon code Nikachu. So here's the deal. Yeah, I was always wondering because the Goblins deck, right now the combo Goblins deck just folds hard to removal. That's as simple as that. It's quoted by Jim Davis. It's a house of cards. If it falls, it does nothing. And there's so much removal in the format. Between Prowess and Death Shadow. I can go over a million decks that have infinite removal. Why don't we go more aggro? And also, why don't we be a little bit more resistant to this removal? A lot of this, I don't want to die to Lava Dart. I don't want to die to Walking Ballistas. I don't want to die to Plague Engineer. Plague Engineer, just like most Goblins decks, just fold. I made sure that this deck is not going to fold to Plague Engineer. We got Goblin Guy, 2 toughness. We got Pile Driver, 2 toughness. We've got Conspicuous Snoop, 2 toughness. Goblin Chieftain, 2 toughness. And Goblin King, 2 toughness. And also their lords. So how are we going to start this deck off? Okay, I want to play with my Cavernous Souls. I love my Cavernous Souls. And I want to play with my Aether Vial. We're going to have 22 lands because we are leveraging Blood Moon. We're going to Blood Moon them to death. Blood Moon is a really well-positioned card in the metagame right now. You Blood Moon a lot of your opponents, they don't do anything. I think the only deck... We should have more Blood Moons in the metagame. We might just win. We might go 5-0 just on Blood Moon alone. I think the only deck that Blood Moon sucks against is probably Mono Red Prowess, but let's hope we don't play against that deck. What else do I want to say? So... I'm going to be using Goblin Guide. I think this is one of the best 1-drop goblins. Deals 2 damage very, very quickly. Yeah, it gives them value with the lands, but hopefully this Blood Moon is going to turn them off. We're going to play with Goblin Pile Driver. Another, a decent 2-drop, and with more goblins attacking, it gets much larger. So on an empty board, hopefully this is going to do a lot of damage against, for example, it will at least trade with a large creature, or it will deal a lot of damage against a combo or a control deck. I'm going to play with 4 Lightning Bolt because it's just a premier removal spell of the format. But I was close to making it Skirk Prospector. I like the idea of getting turn 2 Blood Moons out, and I could do that with Skirk Prospector. Lightning Bolt a little too good to pass up. Mogwars Marshal. Alright, so if you Lava Dart me, I think that's fine. This creates 2 creatures. Actually, can create 3 if I pay for the Echo next turn. If it enters the battlefield or dies, create a 1/1 red Goblin creature token. I'll have it in the deck because it can be good against attrition. At least puts a board on the battlefield. Conspicuous Snoop. And now a lot of people are using this to combo off. Why don't we just use it to get value? We have Goblin on top of our deck. All right, we just play it. I don't think that's bad at all. In fact, I think I should have some fetch lands in this deck in order to make better use of the Conspicuous Snoop. Unfortunately, we can't do that. This is just the first build. There's a lot you could do with the mana base. There's so many good red cards. I don't know what is the right one. Maybe we can play with Castle Embereth. Maybe there's the Ramanap runes. So many good choices. I'm just gonna go with Trusty Fiery Islet for this first try. Now, Blood Moon I think combines really well with Goblin King because other goblins get +1/+1 and have Mountain Walk. Mountain Walk, people. Mountain Walk is insane. So this is like super spreading seas. Everything is all non-basic lands are mountains, and then boom, we just smash them hard with Mountain Walk. Unblockable damage, so we don't have to worry about things in our way. Goblin Pile Driver just going to get in for unblockable. Goblin Chieftain has haste itself, and other goblin creatures you control have haste. I'm hoping this haste is going to help get some nice easy wins against some combo decks. And not a goblin, but I think an honorable card to just have in the deck. Bone Crusher Giant. Probably, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I should have a 4th one somewhere. Maybe it should be on the sideboard or something. But Bone Crusher Giant, the Stomp is relevant against a lot of decks. I mean, good damage, card advantage, and a 4/3 creature. Nothing to complain about. Relic of Progenitus for the Uro decks. Chalice of the Void for Prowess decks and other nonsense and combo. Pithing Needle, just a good overall good card against a lot of decks in the metagame. Goblin Crater Maker. They talked me into it, people. They talked me into it. It's like, apparently it's good against Tron, good against Ensnaring Bridge. I like the idea of beating Ensnaring Bridge. That's still going to be important. Can kill Karn the Great Creator. And is just relevant against other colorless permanents. So there is something on the line here. I was told by Cactus Salvishma. I don't drink beer, but you know what? He'll give me a beer if I can go at least 3-2 in a league with this deck. And I can't remember who it was. Someone else said they're going to gift me 3 tier 1 subs if I can go 5-0. And I can get a case of beer if I go 5-0. So let's make it happen. Goblins. Aggro, Blood Moon Goblins in Modern. Let's go. It's legal, right? Good. Let's go. No going back. Well, let me fix my... Aggro Goblins. Yeah, I think turn 2 Blood Moon would be fantastic. Who knows? Maybe with some modifications we can make it work. This is the first iteration. If we do like pretty well, maybe I can go back and explore goblins. Just like I did with like I forgot a 5-0 with vampires, and all it took was like Graveyard Hate, Ether Vial, and Cavernous Souls. We're having trouble finding an opponent. They're all scared. Oh, we won the die roll. Do you know why? Because aggro always goes first. Oh, gotta get to the gameplay mode. Okay, we have Blood Moon and Goblin Kings and a pile driver. I'll keep this. Our opponent's playing a Lurrus deck, so if we get that Blood Moon out fast enough, it's game over. If this Lightning Bolt again was the we could have turn 2 Blood Moon in this game. Opponent mulligans to 6. Oh, Salva. They said, hey, my friend, good luck. We still remember the work with the, Cordial Vampire deck. Saito Kaiju followed. Thank you very much. At least we can curve out no matter what. Okay, I play Bomat Courier so I can kill it. 8 Salazar, thank you also very much for the follow. And Subi Bean. I like that name, Subi Bean. It's cute. My opponent's like, no Merfolk? No more... Maybe. Okay, we're up against some Seachrome Coast deck. What is this? I don't know what this is. Ad nauseam? No, it can't be ad nauseam. More Goblin Kings. We're short mana here. Here come the pile driver. Blue-white Merfolk? Oh, are we up against Merfolk? Are we up against, what's it called? Merfolk combo? Uro? Everyone's saying Uro? I have no idea what we're up against. It's the Seachrome Coast. What do I go for here? Goblin King? Well, this says pro blue, so I sort of want, like, play Blood Moon when my opponent taps out. Maybe if it's spirits. The King! The Goblin King! The King is back. The King is back, everyone. I'm bringing the King back. Well, it can't be spirits because they're playing with a companion. Is this Merfolk? This says Pro Blue, so I'm not afraid of Trickster. Okay, it is Merfolk. Okay. You can't block my pile driver. When they said, hello, my friend, I thought it was going to be Merfolk. This is very sad. This is very unfortunate. I don't feel good about this game now. I need to Blood Moon our opponent, though. Just tap out. Give me a land. Well, Blood Moon is not the greatest in this matchup. So this has to be... Well, we got the combo online. We have the combo, like, covered. Harbinger of the Tides. Okay. I think I might be on blocking duty. Our hand, so much clunk. I think I'm going to be on blocking duty for a little while. While I screw our opponent's mana. They might force this. Yeah, they have force. Oh, they're going to pay Path to Exile. Sure. Now it's going to be really hard for you to get that Lurrus in play. Okay, I'll pass, and if they play a Lord, I'm going to bolt that instead. This is hilarious. They got Path to Exile. For us. Okay, if this is what it's going to be, then I'll bolt this. Keep our life total high. We might need it. Oh, they got Silvergill Adept? Oh, they're just going to put Lurrus in their hand, but it's uncastable, basically. The Kings! The King is on their way. There's more than one King, apparently. And Mountainwalk, too. Mountainwalk. Yes, the Blood Moon Mutavault. Well, the Blood Moon Goblin King combo. Oh my god, Cozy's Trickster. Who's the Merfolk deck now? Oh my god, Goblin Chieftain. Here we go. And we're gonna get the other king on board. We're gonna attack for 20. 20 damage, people. Look at that. Look how we turned that around so quickly. And Blood Moon definitely won this game. Mountain Walk. Everything has Mountain Walk. The Mountain Walk! You can't block! This is the ultimate spreading seas. The ultimate spreading seas. This is a fluke. No, it's not. Alright, what do we want? Crater Maker actually looks good in this deck. But was it better then? Crater Maker can kill Merfolk and kill Ether Vial. I think I might want to replace the Mog Moor Marshal. Yeah, I think that's it. I attack for 20 in one turn. That's the power of Blood Moon and Goblin King. We're bringing the King back. It's funny, the one time... Did we play against any Merfolk when I was playing Vampires? That was hilarious. Blood Moon should be good here if my opponent is all in on like Seachrome Coasts. It's probably awkward. Like if they have 7 islands, it's not going to be good. But if they're all in on this, I still need Landwalk, so I'm still going to play some Blood Moons. Okay, we got Lurrus. Hand is sweet again. Vial into Bone Crusher Giant. Into Blood Moon. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Just sweet. And they, again, Seacrum Coast. Everyone's cheering for Merfolk here. No one wants me to be right. That's the problem. No one wants me to be right with this. Crater Maker, not bad. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna upkeep Stomp, because they could Stomp. I don't know if they'd still have Force Negation in the deck, but like maybe. And I don't think there's any like good way to punish me here, unless there's some weird counter spells that I don't know about. Well, maybe Ether Gust. No, just dies. Or who am I kidding? Like, maybe I want them to counter this. Another Lord of Atlantis. You got it. Are you ready for the Blood Moon, though? Are you ready? Drawing a lot of good lands, though. Maybe I should have played Mutavault, just in case this gets countered. What a line! Sure. We just got them to path to exile their own creature, so that they can keep playing this game. Chat is rooting for you so hard. No one wants to believe this is a deck. Why does anyone want to believe this is a deck? This is a deck. This win feels bad. Man, Blood Moon would have been good again. Well, they're just playing Blue-White Merfolk. Oh, this is Salva. This is the Unsettled Mariner guy. This person has a lot of 5/0s with this Blue-White Merfolk list. I think I'm going to take Vile up to 3. Well, it's not my day. Good luck. Oh, I think our opponent's just conceding. Good luck in the rest. Alright, we won the match. Easy. Easy clap. And just came down to Blood Moon, mostly. No, Salva! Alright, that was round 1. That's right. I'm telling you, we're just gonna I'm telling you, Blood Moon underplayed in the modern metagame right now. Jund should just play like Jund Blood Moon. Alright, let's go on to round 2. All right, I only need to win 2 more games to get a beer from Cactus of Ishmok. But I'm going for the 5-0 to get the gifted subs. Like I predicted. I'm telling you people, I know the metagame. Hey, do you know what, Mathematic? Not long ago, I thought about putting Vile in Jund because I was remembering about the cryptic, what was it called? The old Eternal Command decks. It was a control deck that played Ether Vial, which is insane. And I'm like, well, why can't Jund play this card? Yeah, why are they playing Liliana the Veil? Like, just like kill, like edict one creature, not even a creature they want to kill, when they can play like Blood Moon and just win the game on the spot. Yeah, Eternal Command is like one of my favorite decks. You played versus Splinterfin yesterday? It's hilarious. No lands. Too bad. Mulligan. Lands. We can keep this. What did I toss? Mog Ward Marshal? What's the toss here? I guess we have to. I want to keep Snoop. I sort of want to keep Chieftain. I sort of want to just keep the lands to guarantee that we curve out. I guess I'll dump the Mog War Marshal. Or if I dump Fiery, or I could dump the Lightning Bolts. I'm on the play. Okay, we're definitely gonna keep this. War Marshal works pretty well with Chieftain. Or do I get rid of... Maybe just get rid of the Bolt. Shame on me today. Cactus of Vishmok, what would you dump here? What is the least impact? Like, maybe Bolt is the worst card here. I am on the play, so I can go like Mog War Marshal into Chieftain into Snoop. Get rid of Mog? Okay. Goodbye, Mog. I'll start off with Fiery Islet, so I have my Bolt available on turn 1, just in case we're up against Prowess. And if we're not up against Prowess, I can take a damage every single turn. Oh, we're up against Storm or something. Or we're up against Prowess. Again? We're playing against our opponent again? You could probably look up Salva on MTG Goldfish and just see all of Salva's 5-0s. Too bad we can't play Mountains. Well, we're getting some Mountains. No, I don't get all the abilities as long as top card has all activated abilities. You're right. Activated a little bit, only activated abilities. What is this? Still Mountains on the top of my deck. Bullshit. I feel this is Storm, and I should be holding up Bolt. Because my opponent could, like, go, I don't know, Baral or something and then kill me. Don't kill me. Just don't do it. Is this like Blue Moon or something? Oh my god, the mountains! Well, we have a Fiery Islet, so... We have got no value off this Snoop yet. I should have ran some fetches. It was an option. But I don't know, it's like, it sucks to like run fetches just for the Snoop and take damage in every other scenario. Wow, our opponent's just taking it every single turn. No, I mean, at any moment we could just go like double bolt and kill them. Man, the power of haste is amazing. What is our opponent on? Steam Vents, Spiral Bluff Canal. When did Steam Vents come into play? Did they shock themselves? They played Steam Vents on turn 2. Well, they have a decision on at end of turn. Hey, I'm trying to improve this archetype, alright? I'm tired of hearing all these people about goblins dying and crap like that. Like, it doesn't need to be built the way that people say it needs to be built. Oh, it is Storm. Do we have anything for this matchup in the sideboard? Not much. Oh, Relic is okay. Crater Maker seems pretty crappy. I think if we had Mog War Marshal, we would have not won by now. No, actually, nah, I don't know. Storm might be an easy matchup for Mono Red Goblins. Maybe. I mean, I have some aggro here. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe this isn't going to be that good. I sort of need my opponents to take one more damage. I'm gonna have a tough decision. I just need to draw one more goblin. I think we're gonna put the rituals in the graveyard, and then we're gonna make them play Baral and kill it. Hey, Spider Space. We fixed goblins. We're undefeated so far at one match. Uh-oh. I don't know if this is how you do it, but this is how I'm gonna do it. No, they can play another Brawl in response. Whatever. I'm all in here. They're gonna have 5 mana out of all this. So they can Past in Flames. Well, if they have another Brawl, that's gonna be tough. Or even a Goblin Electromancer. I'm probably... Goblin Electromancer... They have more rituals, I guess. That's a problem. It's too bad. I need my opponent down one more life. I have enough on the board to win. Oh, they had it. Okay. So am I dead? Or do you not have enough rituals now? It's just one ritual, I'm dead. I guess not. They would just wind slammed it already. Oh, I have Mountainwalk. Oh no, hold on, I don't have a Goblin King though. Look at the top 6 of your library. You may reveal an instant or sorcery card from among them and put them into your hand. Uh-oh. Maybe that's gonna be Grape Shot. Oh, they found Grape Shot. Alright, so we're just gonna lose everything. That's bullshit. This mountain. So close. 2 bolts. They're at 7 life. Trying to figure out Underworld Breach. Cards hard to break. It is hard to break. It's gotta be some way though. Oh, now I get Goblin King. Should I just scoop? Like, I can't beat this Past in Flames in their hand. Ugh. They looked for a second Brawl. That's so annoying. They didn't even look for, like, the other Goblin. I think I'm just gonna scoop. I can't win from here. Okay, Blood Moon's not good. Relic is better than nothing. I guess the rest is good. Goblin King is fine. Bone Crusher Giant is okay. Snoop, War Marshal. Just submit. Yeah, there's probably some way to break it, for sure. How to do that, we don't know yet. It's a good point. Why isn't Underworld Breach banned in Modern? Maybe Goblin Crater Maker is better than, say... No, I think the War Marshal is okay in this matchup. Pile Driver might be suspect, though. Pile Driver does a lot of damage, too. You know, I have more mana in this deck than usual. Should I bring in, like, Chalice just to play Chalice on 4? What is what? You win in Mog Monday, now the new Goblin Master? Well, first I want to make a 5-0 with this deck, then I'll call myself a Goblin Master. That was close. We effectively had our opponent down to 1 life. And I bricked on our, what's it called? Snoop quite a few times. I don't have interaction, but I don't really have interaction in general. Yeah, Damping Sphere would be nice here. I was thinking of Damping Sphere instead of the Goblin Crater Maker. And I think it makes more sense. It does hit quite a few decks. I'm gonna keep this. It has, I mean, I can still, like, stomp a, what's it called? I can stomp things. I'm gonna stomp things. I think maybe I should have brought in Chalice, though. Not just Chalice on 1, but to Chalice on 2. Chalice on 2 I think would be very valuable. And I have a lot of 3-drops in this deck, so it doesn't actually punish me all that much. I'm not making good use of my Mog War Marshal if I attack, if I put in play here. Yeah, I should actually pass, and I'll stomp my opponent's face if they do nothing. And then next turn I can Violin, Mog War Marshal, play Goblin Chieftain, and attack. Should be fine. This might get remanded or bolted. You want me to play more patiently? I don't want to play too patiently. You still need to be, like, I don't have a whole lot of controlling elements, and Relic of Progenitus is still a pretty soft, weak, I mean, I can still play Relic next turn. I mean, maybe they'll combo off. Of course I can die now. I'll tell you this much, if I take a turn off, that gives them an extra turn anyway to get back into the game. That's the way I look at it right now with, I guess I'm gonna pay the Echo. Or no, if I don't pay the Echo, then I can play... I can attack with Mutavault this turn. Pay Echo. Might as well keep it. No, if I draw something, that would suck. So I'll let it die. I have 2 relics. I don't know. This is not that great. Relic of Progenitus is not a lot. Like the problem is, I understand how you're looking at Relic, but Relic of Progenitus is not a lock, unless it's backed up with Pressure, which I don't really have. I mean, I can play Bone Crusher Giant next turn, and that's not too bad. Relic is like a nice card only when you have a lot of pressure on the battlefield, which I don't really feel like I have. I'll take the Vial up to 3 because I think there's more. Actually, hold on. How many 3-drops are there in this deck? Maybe there's not that many 3-drops. Okay, I'll leave it on 2. Awkward. I think I'll leave that in my hand. I'll play the Bone Crusher Giant. It's a better clock. Oh, you think Lord is still good? And you know what? The Lord has haste. Okay, attack for 2. Play Bone Crusher. Do you know what? I like that line because the Lord will let me attack with Mutavault. True story. That's a good idea. We have the winner of a big Modern Open in the chat here. Oh, I have no idea. I think Chieftain is only to my... probably Goblin King does that. Just like Lord of Atlantis. But I would only with Goblin King you'd only be giving +1/+1 and mountainwalk with Goblin King. Chieftain only haste to ours. So other goblin creatures you control, and by you I mean me, get haste and +1/+1. Interesting. Empty the Warrens. Well, I definitely don't want to give them this. Hold on, do they have a mountain? Huh. No mountain yet. So actually they would stone block me for quite a while. So we'll put Empty the Warrens in the graveyard. Well, they don't have a Brawl yet, so maybe I'm going to still put the Brawl here in the graveyard. They need a land? They looked for a land. That's such a bizarre gifts ungiven. I could choose Manamorphose. I think Brawl... Like, they clearly don't have a Brawl yet, and I don't want to give it to them, so... I'll give them the spell. Okay, they top-decked it, I guess. Well, I mean, it's a weird bait. Like, what do they need the island for? It's such a weird bait. Uh-oh, that's not good news. Okay, I gotta crack it. That puts me in a tough spot. I mean, they can easily combo here. Ooh, Goblin Pile Driver. To block that Baral. Okay, do I lose? Yeah, vialing it in is nice if I can get there, but probably I can't. I probably lose here. This is a pretty good example of how Relic is not really a lock of a win. I mean, unless I'm supposed to, like, hold up both Relics last turn. Well, I crack one and then it doesn't resolve. Yeah, I mean, I'm just lost. Unless... Is there any way I can win this? I just don't see myself winning here. This is impossible. But even if I'm playing for the win, what the hell do I do? I guess give them the rituals. But it doesn't help me. Or what? No, wait, maybe I'm supposed to give them the least mana, because it doesn't really matter. Past in Flames is going to, like, flash everything back. But it still doesn't really matter. They have, like, so much mana. Yeah, I know. This is why I don't like to play relics too early. I want to get some pressure on the battlefield, because if I have no pressure, if you give a Storm player enough time, they'll just deal with the relics anyway. You know, abrade one, bounce the other with Echoing Truth, then they combo off. You don't want to give a Storm player enough time. You actually can't win the patience game. Or you should, against a good Storm player, you should not be able to win the patience game. Now, it's possible both of these could have been live, but I don't know what else is in their hand. Maybe tapping up for this Bone Crusher Giant ended up killing me. Well, that's the thing. This is not a combo deck. With the combo deck, maybe you can slow them down enough that you combo off. But I had the option to maybe play Goblin. Oh, but if I play Goblin Guide, attack for 4, I have to play this Bone Crusher at some point. It was playing Bone Crusher right then and there or never. Okay, I can just concede. It's okay. Move on to the next one. All right, we lose to Storm. Game 1 was... I'm not going to feel too bad. Storm can beat anything if they got the right hand. If they got the right hand, they're going to beat anything. I am going to say this, though. I wasn't for Crater Maker in the sideboard. I wasn't for Crater Maker in the sideboard. That most definitely could have been. And I think a deck like this would like, what's it called? Damping Sphere. But that's okay. We're learning. If this deck does pretty well, I might play it again. So we're now 1-1 versus Storm. Lose, Storm. And we go on to game 3. Let's go on to match 3. I know, we've got a lot of people watching, going for Goblins. They're rooting for Goblins. I'm playing a red deck. But I'm still playing Cavern of Souls and Aether Vial, so it's a little within my comfort zone. I won the die roll. Sweet. Aggro. I've won the die roll every single time with this deck. Hand looks sweet. Let's go. Goblin Guy turn 1. They're going to think we're burned. They're going to think we're burned. Okay, let's see if this is going to end up being a liability. Because it does give my opponent cards, but it also gives me knowledge. Knowledge. You got Thoughtseize? That's not going to be very good against us. Or maybe it will. I don't know. Interesting. So they're gonna use this to sift. Oh, they're burned, so they don't. They think we're burned, so they don't want to Thoughtseize. That's funny. We're gonna play Snoop, and then like their world is gonna be turned upside down. Okay, so we're gonna see the top of their library. They're also gonna see the top of their library. Oh, they want to see this trigger resolve first? I mean, they want to fetch and then see the trigger resolve? Sure. They got a Bloodstained Mire. What burn deck plays this, though? We have a Fiery Islet to get our... Oh, it doesn't... For some reason, I feel like it was Lurrus. I was playing with Lurrus so much today, I feel like I can get my Goblin Guide back from my graveyard. They have to kill this, though, right? Or they want to see what's on top of my deck before they kill it? No, they're going to let me play a Mogg War Marshal, and I will be happy to play it. There's another Mogg War Marshal on top of our library. Too bad we can't play it instant speed. You had to do this at our draw step. It's too late. We got the Mogg War Marshal. And pass. Is this like Death Shadow or something? Oh, it's Mardu. Oh, this might be difficult to beat. This is going to be... If this is Mardu, this is just going to be like lightning helixes and all sorts of crap. This is going to be tough. I need a Lord really quickly. And they're playing Kroxa. Well, if we get Blood Moon, that actually might not be too bad. Wow, this Echo sucks. I'm gonna say no to the Echo. I don't like what Mogg War Marshal so far. Not in love with this card. A little... Yeah, but it's really slow. It's a 2-mana 1/1 creature, basically. Not impressed, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, Mogg War Marshal might be better if I'm playing with, what's it called? The one sacrifice a goblin, get a mana. See you later, Salva. I guess I'll play Snoop here anyway. Okay, we'll attack with this goblin. Attack with a gobbo. They'll probably block. Probably gonna see a Kroxa soon. And I have no idea what we're gonna do about that. But I can instantly see that this is not for this deck. This is just 2 mana intensive for what it's doing. Oh, just to see if I got a Mogg War Marshal on top? Yeah, that's true. Maybe I had Mogg War Marshal, maybe I had a Goblin Guide or something. I did not think of all the... also, a Pile Driver is also a possibility. Okay, we need the Goblin King here. They've got mountains. One Goblin King off the top and it's over. Or maybe not, probably not really, because they have so many, Yeah, I'm not gonna pay this. Yeah, this card sucks. This is a really bad card in this deck. We already have to look for a replacement to Mogg War Marshal. Oh wait, we did get the Goblin King. That is nice. Yikes, my opponent says. Yes, yikes. Alright, let's go. This is gonna be a lot of damage. All with mountain walking. You got mountains. You better believe that's a mountain. How much damage is this? Put him to 4. And we got Lightning Bolt on top of our deck. We might be doing it with goblins. Goblin King. This is probably the best card in our deck. I'm not playing Loyalist because it's a 1 toughness creature. I don't mind Loyalist, but it's not the greatest. Maybe I should play Loyalist. But I want more 2-drops. I'm not... Wow, we won because of Goblin King. Our opponent just shows a handful of land and Stoneforge Mystic. Goblin King! Goblin King, people. Still not in love with Mog War Marshal. That was a really... That only worked because we had Goblin King. Okay, I'm still going to play with... I guess Crater Maker... Okay, Crater Maker is going to work here. Relic also might work. Or is it? Relic might only be good against Croxa, exactly. So do I want Blood Moon against this deck? They seem to be... Well, they don't know about it yet. Take out the Goblin Guides? This is my aggro. I'm not taking out my aggro. Do I take out Pile Driver is a good question. No, I'm gonna keep all my creatures. Think about Blood Moon. Like, this might be really good or it might be really slow. And if they just fetch out basics, it might not even be that effective because everything just requires, like, I don't know, a red or a black. Oh, it would be really hard to cast Croxa, though. I know, they didn't see Blood Moon, but I gotta take something out. Well, maybe I don't need these crater... Maybe I don't need these Crater Makers as much as I think I do. Like, it can destroy a Batterskull, I guess. But I can kill Stoneforge Mystic with Bone Crusher Giant anyway. I might be overrating this card. But maybe I want... Okay, hold on. Maybe I want this more than Mog War Marshal. I hate this card. But Blood Moon on the draw might have been just better to cut. Blood Moon on the play is better. Oh, love this hand. Love it. It's a good hand. No, I don't want to use the 8-whack Goblins. This is like... Because the 8-whack Goblins is like a really all-in deck. This is aggro, but I'm not super all-in. I'm trying to get in on some value. And again, the 8-whack deck has the same problem as the other Goblin decks. There's a lot of 1 toughness creatures. Lightning Bolt was revealed, so they have a Bolt in hand. And if you're still going to get nailed by Lava Dart, Plague Engineer... Walking Ballista. Like, that's what this deck was designed to beat. Like, to compete with those cards in the metagame. Because I have now a bunch of 2 toughness creatures. These are all 2 toughness. So I don't get completely screwed to those cards. Sure, Stoneforge all you want. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, they still have Bolt, though. They have another Stoneforge Mystic on the way. Well, that could be a problem. I guess we're just going to try to haste them out with these Goblin Chieftains. I like that it just gives me some information about our opponent's hand. Okay, so there's no Stoneforge Mystic anymore. Are you stuck on lands by any chance? Embercleave? What the F? Oh, sweet, we have the Crater Maker. Oh, I have to pay for it. Here. Why Embercleave? That seems insane. Oh, should I have just played... Oh, it deals 2 damage to target creature. I should have killed the Stoneforge Mystic. I was like waiting to kill Batterskull. This is dumb. Okay, that was a bit of a... That was stupid. I should just play the Crater Maker. And now, actually, I don't really have a good spot because they, like, Lightning Bolt the Crater Maker. Discarding Kroxa. Ooh, this is not too bad. Or actually, it is. This is a mountain? No. I guess I have to wait for this Batterskull to enter the battlefield. Each equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample. So I can blow up Batterskull, but I can't blow up the Germ token. But whatever, double strike and trample is not the worst. So my problem is if I play Crater Maker right now, which I should have played last turn and killed this thing, they have Lightning Bolt. They Lightning Bolt this thing. In response, I can kill nothing. I can kill Stoneforge, but then they Vial in, or they Stoneforge in Batterskull, and then I don't know what to do about that. So I could play Blood Moon right now, shut off white mana, so they can't use Stoneforge twice. And then next turn play my stuff. And they still put in something in Bolt Chieftain. And I don't know what they do on future turns, so they won't have white mana. I don't even know what they have white mana for. Okay. Surprise! That's right. Get that Batterskull in play right now. You won't later. Okay, everything's shut off. So fetch land shut off. Not that it matters. Sure. So we just play a little patiently here and hope that they're screwed on mana. That Kroxa, they need a swamp for Kroxa. It's possible they will do nothing in this game. What, can they cast Embercleave? Oh, I guess they can. Is this double strike? Okay, they're gonna gain a lot of life. But the plus side is we're gonna kill this Germ. Or sorry, we're gonna kill the Batterskull. They'll have like a 2/2 double striker. This double striker is still pretty good. Okay, pass. I need mana. Would love some... Okay, Mog War Marshal looking pretty good right now, to be honest. It'll be a 2... Oh yeah, it'll be a 1/1 actually. It will be a 1/1, so they can't attack into me. Maybe this is going to be the second matchup where we like, our opponent goes, yikes! Oh no, our opponent went yikes 10 minutes ago when we killed them with the Goblin King. Is that smart? Well, what changes? Oh, they can return the skull. You're right. I'm dumb. Oh, and they didn't even see that. They just let that resolve. Oh man, we both punted. You're totally right. What happened? Did they bolt me? Seasoned Pyromancer? Yeah, that can get played. Okay, they're digging for that swamp. And I'm digging for land, any land, really. Engineered explosives? Like, that's not. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Ugh. This is very icky. Snoop can't get anything off the top of my library, so... Mog War Marshal it is. You're actually gonna put some bodies on the battlefield. Or actually, maybe I should just play the Bone Crusher Giant. I mean, this is a 4/3 creature. Okay, they're not finding any more swamps. Shit, that's terrible. Untap all lands you control? Oh, well, this looks terrible. That's going to be 6 damage. And I can't really do much about it. Well, I'll block just so I can prevent a single damage. And it's going to go away anyway. Am I going to discard 2 cards? I'll tell you what, we needed lands. Like, we couldn't curve out at all. It's so sad. This is late, though. Okay, so what can I do? I can play Goblin. I can play my Snoop and hope I have some sort of gas on top of my deck. I guess that's all I can hope for. I got Ether Vial on top of my deck. Go to the next game. I punted too many times in this game. Now, do I keep Blood Moon? Well, if they have Stoneforge Mystic, Pithing Needle is pretty good against that. Yeah, man, I still like Blood Moon, probably. But they're gonna go for basics now. They have to be fetching for basics. How many activated abilities do they have? Okay, I'll bring in 2 Pithing Needles and 1 more one more Marshal. Yeah, I'll keep. Sand doesn't look that impressive. Without the lords, this is going to be pretty pathetic. Well, we do have the Mutavault, though. I hope they, like, play Stoneforge Mystic. See, they're playing around... Ooh, interesting. Okay, so at least we can bolt that. Well, this card could be a complete disaster. That actually is really hard to beat. Shit, I really need relics. Really need relics. Well, if they have no answer to this chieftain, then maybe it can carry away with the game a little bit. So we will start dealing some obscene amount of damage. Well, he definitely kept a hand to play around Blood Moon. EE on 2? That's not good here, though. I can just blow this up. That was stupid. Okay, so we can chieftain, attack for 8, blow this thing up. Okay, so that's lucky. So we attack for 8, sack one of these on the engineered explosives, and then they don't really even get the 2-for-1. Okay, so we're still in the game. And they have awkward mana too. Crater makers are shining here. Crater makers are shining here. Oh, but they're still curving out with their mana. I think the only thing we could hope for is that they're flooding out. We still have a lot of threats on the battlefield, like even if they deal with a Goblin Chieftain. I just hope one of those threats isn't like Kolaghan's Command on Pithing Needle. Lingering Souls, classic souls. Oh, you're right, Mutavault does have haste. Like, let's get in with them Mutavaults. Has haste right now, at least. I was thinking about cracking this islet, but I agree. We have to... This is the advantage of having a deck with haste. I'm just gonna attack with everything except the chieftain. Yes, you have to help me. I don't know all the interactions to this deck. Alright, pass. Going to 5. They can't even play like Batterskull here. We just Crater Maker it and kill it. Well, they might be flooding. Interesting. Exile target non-land permanents. You gain 2 life if at least 2 cards were exiled this way. Okay. So what, more Lingering Souls? Okay, so if I draw Bolt, I win? Or if I draw Goblin King? I draw a Snoop. Well, Snoop can attack by itself, so we might as well free roll this. Snoop is an attacker. Maybe we'll draw Goblin Guide. We don't draw Goblin Guide, but that's going to be the demise of our opponent next turn anyway. Okay, we win the match. All right! Against Mardu. I didn't know if this was going to be a good matchup or not. And I still don't know about this Crater Maker. It ended up being good here. I mean, our opponent punted, though, with this Engineered Explosives, but maybe they had nothing else to do that turn. Their hand seemed to be pretty awkward and very unfortunate for them. All right, so that was a win-loss win versus Mardu. Goblin Chieftain being really good with Mutavault. My god. Hasty Mutavault? That's insane. That was very valuable. I didn't realize that was so good. Cactus of Vishmok helping me. win this match easily. Otherwise, I would have just cracked this Fiery Islet, drawn like a conspicuous Snoop, then just have not have much mana to like cast the Snoop and attack with Mutable at the same time. All right, 2-1 so far with Aggro Goblins. Let's move on to round 3. Sorry, round 4. It's gonna be a while before I can cash in on that bet. 3-2 is, I mean, I'm going for the 5-0. I can't get it this time. Maybe we gotta have Crater Maker in the main deck over the Mog War Marshal. And make room for other things in the sideboard. I'm not in love with this War Marshal. I have to, or maybe I have to warm up to it, I don't know. I'll give you this. I like, so we lost the die roll. I like Crater Maker more than Mog War Marshal. I'll give you that. We're up against Tron. All right, we've got a race. Need some hasty stuff here. Oh my god, we need to get to 3 lands. 3 lands, people. We need to get there. Please let us slam this Blood Moon against our enemies. Against our enemies. And we do have a, if we're on, well, I don't know if we would win if we're on the play. We need 1 more land. All right, come on. 90, we got 21 lands in this deck, 90% to get that 3rd land. We're 90%. Karn liberated. Don't take our lands, please. Uh-oh. Okay, Karn is well, hold on. They didn't find a Tron land. But maybe they don't need to. Again, this Crater Maker would be okay. This as Crater Maker would be better. Oh, shit. That was a terrible card to reveal. Tron always has it. So are they gonna like eat up a land of ours? No, they're gonna eat the Snoop. Interesting. Shit, we can't cast these cards. I'm stuck a mana. They probably are scared of the combo. I'm gonna threaten it again! Wow. Hilarious. Karn number 2. Tick up. I'll give you my vial. We'd be in this game if we top deck a land. We would be in this game. That's totally fine. I'll give you my vial. I don't really need it. Okay, hold on. We have a Chieftain. So maybe we can play Mog War Marshal. Tick the vial up. Not pay for it. Okay, so actually we can kill this Karn. No, I can't tick it up. Damn it. I can't play Chieftain off of vial. But I can still play the top card of my library. After I draw Chieftain. No, I'm going to draw the Chieftain. Cancel. Don't choose this. Okay, Mog War Marshal. Get a Goblin. Not pay for the Goblin. Attack for... Yeah, we can kill Karn. Sweet. Yeah, we'll draw the Chief. Okay, this is actually going to work out. I'm going to kill this damn thing. No. I still have this fucking Blood Moon in my hand. Oh my god, we found the land. So we just need our opponent to brick one more turn. Is this 10? It's a lot, but it's not 10. 5, 9? Oh my god. It's a lot. Okay, Blood Moon on the way next turn. This is a pretty good board. Just don't tick up Karn, then tick it up again. That's hilarious. We almost killed this Karn. Blood Moon gone. And don't play Worm Coil or some bullshit like that. It's interesting. They have 7 mana, and it doesn't seem like they can do a lot of stuff. Maybe they have Oblivion Stone. They can't do anything with it. Or maybe they want to play Karn the Great Creator. Oh my god, they're cracking Relic. That's not a good sign. Okay, they get Ugin. That's no big deal. Or I guess putting that stupid token into play is going to be annoying. Because I do want to kill this Karn. Well, no matter what, it's going to be an interesting spot next turn. Schwetzi, thank you very much for the follow. Andriecho, also, thank you very much for the follows. Oh, they're thinking about destroying something. If they destroy this... Or they're thinking of destroying my Snoop? Tough spot for the opponent. Wonder if they think we still have Blood Moon in hand. Like, what do they think we keep if we don't keep Blood Moon in our hand? You know? I could still get something nice, sweet off the top with Conspicuous Snoop. Yeah, I guess they're still afraid of me comboing. I could combo out of nowhere. Okay, they are destroying. All right, so Ugin, and they're letting us keep the Snoop. I hope. Well, I don't know what to hope for. It's gonna be always yield, always no. Bolt. Oh, I can't play this, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's just play our cards. Well, actually, I can play it. Okay, I can actually draw it with Fiery Islet. Does this change anything? I'm under the impression I should just play Blood Moon, tickle this thing for 1, hit this thing for 3, then they +4 to 6, and then I can bolt it next turn? That seems fair. Easy. Easy game. Attack Ugin for 1. Attack Karn Liberated for 1. Attack Karn Liberated for 2. Goes down to 2. Cannot exile anything. Will go up next turn, but I have nothing in my hand to exile. And they have 3 mana on the battlefield. And I'm going to draw a Bolt, so I can definitely kill Karn next turn. I don't care. You have no lands. Okay, now let's start drawing some goblins off the top of our deck. Mountain, that's terrible. Okay, so we'll bolt the Karn. Karn, you. Okay, they need to draw... Oh crap, they need to draw 1 more land. Karn the Great Creator, that's lame. Walking Ballista. Okay, I need a Lord. Badly. Top decking that land was lame. Alright, that's something. It's not nothing. Ah, so many lands. Okay, Bliston 2, I guess, can shoot my Snoop. I guess they're going to kill the Snoop right now, right? Because they're terrified that this card is going to combo off against them. Alright, for once I'm going to pay for the Echo here. We're still trying to fade a fucking land from our opponent in this Oblivion Stone. Also, if this was Crater Maker... Actually, I don't know what would happen if this was Crater Maker. Okay, I'll pay this, because I know I'm just drawing. I'm drawing a land next turn. I know, if it was Crater Maker, we would get rid of that stupid stone. We need a Lord. Snoop, you haven't done much for us. I played my land. Another Karn the Great Creator. You know, this is annoying. Are you gonna tick this thing up now? Maybe like activate your Oblivion. Oh my god, I would love it if they tick up, activate the Oblivion Stone, and we'd like draw a Lightning Bolt. Chromatic Star? Just to... Oh my god, they're cycling. They're looking for cards to cycle to find, like, another land. That's hilarious. Okay, Goblins. Nothing but Goblins off the top. That is sort of a Goblin. Blood Moon is shutting it down. Karn. 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 Opponents. Snoop looks really good here. You're lucky, opponent. I'm not drawing shit. I'm just drawing lands from here. Oh god, Sylvan Scrying. Okay, they found the land. They might even find a forest. Yeah. Okay, whatever we gotta do next turn, it's gotta be big, it's gotta be great. We won't be left with nothing. I mean, we're gonna have a Goblin, we'll have a Mutavault, a Fiery Islet, and that's it. We'll actually have some stuff at the end of this. Our opponent finds Expedition Map. Awesome. Good for you. Yeah, we need a Lord here. We're just flooding out. I know, we have a lot of mana sources in the deck, but we are flooding out here. What is this? You're playing a deck other than Merfolk? I haven't been on the stream in a bit, but I must have missed a lot. No, we're just goofing around. Sort of a bet on the line. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me. And they've been bricking on lands for forever, so this Goblin guy would have been great. Oh, okay, attack for 4. I wonder what their follow-up is going to be at end of turn. Because I still have a Mutavault. I'm still going to get a Goblin, and I have this Fiery Islet, which I can crack to get a Goblin. So, I mean, it's not over. It would really suck if they play, like, I don't know, Wormcoil Engine or something. Okay, so Mutavault online. Goblin online. Maybe I even can draw it into a Bolt or something like that. Okay, you have infinite mana. What are you going to do with it? Another tower. Infinite mana. What do you want to do with it? Ulamog. Eat up my Goblin token and my Mutavault. bolt. Let's just bolt our opponent to death. Another land. Okay. Oh god. I don't even know what I want. Okay. There's a chance. We got a chance here. It's not a good chance, but we do have a chance. Oh, I should have kept a land in hand just to give Karn liberated. I don't even have 20 cards. Like, that's the last time I can take 20. I don't even have 20 cards to give here. I have 1 lightning bolt, 2, 3. Oh, no more lightning bolts in the deck. Okay, I need to top deck a haste creature. No, I need to top deck. I don't even know what to top deck now. I think I'm drawing dead. Because anything I attack with, they just Oblivion Stone. Oh, I could draw Bone Crusher, I guess. How many Bone Crushers left? A lot. I haven't hit one of them. It would be a nice cheesy way of beating Tron too. Yeah, just direct damage in the end. That'd be the absolute cheesiest nonsense win. We could, like, grind out of here. Kozilek, Butcher of Truth. You draw 4 cards. Draw the truth. Alright, we definitely need to draw that Bone Crusher Giant. This is a greedy Tron deck. Or is this just for, like, mill? I guess this is for mill. There are no more bolts. But there are Bone Crushers. Oh, no, there is not. Oh, hold on. There's 1, 2... I'm blind. Oh, all the Bone Crushers are in the exile zone. So we're dead. Goblin King. Oh, it doesn't have haste. Can I deal 3 damage to you, please? By any chance? No? That's fair. Okay, let's concede. Let's go into game 2. We had outs! Okay, Pissing Needle is going to be good. Goblin Crater Maker is going to be good. Cards I don't like. Pile Driver is probably useless. Actually, Pile Driver might be okay. Mogwall or Marshall. I hate you. You're terrible. I have to get rid of something. I'll get rid of the Pile Driver. Just lean on everything else. Alright, we're going first. I like this hand, but it has no mana. We're gonna mulligan. Not in love with this. Okay, we're gonna keep it. Because it doesn't have any sustained pressure at all. And the Goblin Kite is gonna, like, ruin us. Just gonna play Goblin Guy turn 1. Play the Ether Vial turn 2, followed up by a Pithing Needle. Alright, don't screw me. This will be the first Goblin Guy Vialed in. Nope. Okay, they found a Sanctum of Ugin. All things considered, this is not a great land. There's too many burn spells. Ugin the Spirit Dragon is on top, okay. Tron Online. Bolt face. This definitely telegraphs I have another bolt, but I don't care. If I draw like a 2-drop, I'm gonna play it. Blood Moon is great. I have 21 lands in this deck. What's going on here? Okay, attack. Worm Coil Engine next turn. Oh god. Okay, what do we do? Which Karn? Karn the Great Creator or Karn Liberated? I don't know if Karn Liberated is even a big deal. But sure, whatever. And what are we doing? Like, we're hoping for a land which is useless to us right now. Well, we got it, but this is turn late. I'll take it. And pass. No, I hate that this needle is on Karn Liberated. They still have a Sanctum of Ugin in hand. Now to draw really well. I guess I need Snoop. I need to find a Snoop that can help refill the hand. Shit, these lightning bolts really suck. Did I take out too many creatures? But if these were like Mog War Marshals, I don't think they would be any better. Oh, the game is not over yet. Although at this point I do need Mog War Marshals, which I sided out. Or I still can get Crater Maker to make this a little bit of a game. Or another thing, I guess I could Lightning Bolt this stupid Worm Coil Engine. That's funny. Well, I can kill Karn. I don't know. I'm in sort of in a bad spot. No matter what I do. Fuck. We drew all 4 lightning bolts. No. I regret. I regret. I am not conceding. As long as there's even a shred of a chance. And look, they blocked with their Chromatic Sphere. Let's see, what can I do? Okay, next turn. Okay, I can draw Snoop, and I need to draw infinite creatures off the top of my deck. That's the only way I can see us getting back into this game. They're getting really close to just hard casting like an Ugin or a Karn, though. Okay, we'll do Seppuku here. Snoop had to block if you drew it. What's wrong with just playing Snoop next turn. Pithing Needle. No, too much interactive. How many creatures did I have post board? Just not enough. I didn't have enough stuff post board. You know what I could have used? You know what I could have used, chat? Smuggler's Copter. I think I could have used Smuggler's Copter in this game. Something needs to replace this Mog War Marshal, though. Just for something that's decently good. I feel like I got robbed, honestly. We have Blood Moon in the main, and I just, drew a giant pile of this, lightning bolt. Or maybe I should have sided out the lightning bolts. I thought it would be, decent reach, but maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I should just have Goblin Pile Drivers and attack my opponent every single turn. With, just one other creature, or even 2 other creatures. If I had Goblin Pile Drivers instead of this lightning bolt, maybe we could race our opponent. Because we could deal, I don't know, billions of damage a turn. Oh well. Okay, that was round 4. Let's move on to round 5. We didn't even get one game off of them, though. We didn't even get a game off. I'm sad. Bishark? Well, that was the thing. I was thinking maybe we should have had, I didn't know if I wanted the Skirk Prospector or the Lightning Bolts in the deck. Because I think turn 2 Blood Moon is very appealing. What, a Tron? I think Tron should be really good for Goblins. Really good for Goblins if we're playing Blood Moon. I think it should be really good. Even if we are not playing with the combo. Because there are enough haste creatures, and I would assume enough reach. I think Skirk can still be okay with the aggro plan. I mean, because you situationally sacrifice Skirk Prospector when you know it's going to blow your opponent out. You don't have to sacrifice anything if you don't want to. And I like the idea of turn 2 Chieftain sometimes, pending the matchup. I don't need to see my sideboard. What's going on here? Okay, we won the die roll a lot. Oh god, this hand is so painful. We're gonna keep, but we're living on the edge here. These are 2 of our 3 fiery islets. We're gonna take 2 damage. They're gonna take a lot of damage with this hand. The only thing I didn't like, and against Tron, we would have crushed them game 1 if we could play turn 3 Blood Moon, and we could not land our turn 3 Blood Moon despite having 21 red sources in the deck. Keep that in mind, we got really unlucky game 1. We got a turn 7 Blood Moon when it should have been turn 3, and that game would have been over. It just would have been over on the spot, because our opponent certainly was running dry on lands as well. Bloodstained Mire, so we're up against another Jund deck. I know, I need to change the deck to win the die roll. If I want to win die rolls, gotta play more Goblins. Oh, we're up against Goblins, I think. Which could be concerning. Because I'm taking a lot of damage here. Oh, got a Goblin Guide on top. Shatter Skull Smashing. Is this Goblins? No, there's no Ringleaders in this deck. Way too clunky. You saw we couldn't even get Blood Moon online. I'm not gonna play Ringleader. I have tons of answers to the combo. Bring the combo on. I'm ready. And I'm more aggro than you are. I wish you could peel land. Well, maybe I don't wish you could peel lands off the top of the deck with Snoop, because then that would be too broken. Oh my god, another Goblin Guide. Tarfire. Sure. The only thing that sucks is I'm taking a lot of damage from my own crap. Yes, this is the guided tour. I have to kill my opponent pretty quickly, though. We do have a lot of... I mean, we have 10 damage in our hand, so... How fitting. This is the... Okay, we're gonna see which is the best goblin deck. It's goblins versus goblins in the final round. And my opponent goes, hi. That's not Merfolk. Hi, good luck. It isn't. It's the mirror. Okay, so they got themselves a Mogwar Marshal. So do I just go for their face now? This is 8 damage. MF Slap, subscribe for 7 months. Wait, these aren't fish. That's correct. These aren't fish. Oh, nice. Another Goblin Guide. This is why I want Goblin Guide in this deck. Sling Gang Commander. Shit, that could be a problem. I hope they don't have a land for the Sling Gang Commander. Or if anything else, I guess I'm just going to try to bolt this thing. Oh, this is why Mogwar Marshal is awesome on defense. Oh, you can't take the damage. Okay. Do they have no more creatures in hand? I guess they had nothing else in hand except a Sling Gang Commander, but I don't understand why you don't go for it. Why resign? You have Sling Gang Commander hand. Hold on, it has to come and play tapped? No, you can pay 3 life. You have to literally have nothing. Like, what I'm implying here is, are you looking at the... Are you watching the game right now that you know I have this, stomp in my hand to kill you? Okay, so for the mirror... I think this is just fine. Well, we have to take out the Blood Moons. This is terrible. I guess a Pithing Needle is okay. Yeah, opponent sus. I'm always suspicious when my opponent concedes prematurely when I have the win in my hand. Like, how do you know that? I guess, like, based on how I'm playing, like I'm bolting my opponent's face and I'm not playing too many creatures. Alright, this mountain... Where is... Oh, Skirk Prospector? Oh my god, we have Goblin King. You want to go aggro? Okay, let's go aggro. Ether Vial revealed. Wow. That is always painful when I see that. Always puts the opponent in like a really hard spot. Really tough spot. Damn it. Why do you want to have Snoop pass? I'm thinking Goblin Guide pass, Snoop next turn, and always have Bolt up for whatever they have. Or I guess I can play Pile Driver and a Goblin Guide next turn. That's fair. Whatever. Well, wait, I mean, there's no combo online, so... But I am really nervous about this Skirk Prospector. Okay, we're definitely bolting this fucking thing next turn. Ooh, I got Goblin Guide off the top of my library. Nice. I can't use it very well. Might as well take the value, though. Ooh! I gotta bolt this Snoop, though, right? Why do I want to play 2 guides? Couldn't my opponent combo off next turn, potentially? Or I guess not. I mean, like, well, I mean, if they have, like, Kiki Jiki on top, I'm dead, right? Or, maybe not. Hold on, what did we reveal? They need some payoff still. We don't have a payoff. You want me to play the Smog War Marshal? What do you want me to do, Cactus of Ishmak? Okay, of course. How about this? Should we attack and see if they do... Oh no, but if they attack and block my stoop, that's not good. Okay. Okay, kill you. They only have 2 cards in hand, and I have my hand is filled, so I'm going to attack with both. And if they want to trade these 2 cards with my Snoop, I think that's fine. Oh, they have that stupid Shatter Skull Smashing on top of the deck. That sucks. See, they didn't even block. One damage to any target, huh? And we have a sacrifice outlet on the board. Is King attack good? So they sacrifice, I guess, 2 things, kill this, then they block? Oh yeah, that's fine. We do have Mountainwalk. The King has arrived again. We have our opponent has mountains. They found an Auntie's hovel. Although we've given our opponent creatures Mountainwalk too. Oh no! Well, we have some stuff with haste in hand. Oh, they have Goblin Ringleader. Oh, let's see. This could be interesting. How many creatures could they put on the battlefield? They could have 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, let's see what happens. It's gonna be a wild turn. Goblin Crater Maker, which is good. Mountain, Ringleader, and another Snoop. Crater Maker is good because it can blow up our Goblin King. Yeah, Mountain Walk. They can deal 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage this turn. Maybe more, pending what they want to do with this hand. Is Aethervial on the battlefield? Aethervial is. Shadow Soul Smashing is. Auntie's Hovel is. Ringleader has been played. So they have a Mountain, Ringleader, Snoop. It's going to be hard to beat these Ringleaders. Unless I draw another Goblin King. And another Goblin King. Oh no, another Goblin King might not necessarily do it because they still have this stupid Skirk Prospector and Pashalik Mons. Oh, they put the Snoop on the battlefield. I guess they can still deal with this with the Skirk Prospector. Well, I thought they'd put Crater Maker in play because they can blow up Goblin King. Oh, maybe it can do a little bit more damage than I thought. Okay, I can't block anything. I have mountains. I know, I'm always stuck on mana. And one time I was flooding out. I wonder, if I go up the curve for 4 to play Ringleader, like it is a 2/2 creature. Feel top 4 cards you live. I don't want to stuff my deck with only Goblin cards though. I could sacrifice Bone Crusher Giant. Bone Crusher Giant is a very nice card, but actually just has some awkward synergy with the stack. Maybe I should just play with Skirk Prospector instead of what's it called? Bone Crusher Giant. Wonder how often my opponent has to play around Mountainwalk. So you sack 2 creatures, say Munitions Expert and Snoop to kill Goblin King. What if I draw another Goblin King? Another thing is if they kill the Goblin King, then they don't get Mountain Walk anymore. Are you gonna kill me? Uh-oh. What's going on here? They're after me. Shit, you're gonna play another Ringleader somehow? Pay a red, sacrifice 1 more creature. What is with this? Let's see, let's wait and see. Do we have perfect? I think we have perfect information. They have Crater Maker. So what, you play Crater Maker, you sack, kill my Goblin King, pass. And I'll need to top deck like a haste creature. And they still have Ringleader by next turn to refill their hand. I've got a oh no, I can't draw a haste creature. I know my top of my deck is Cavernous Souls. Oh, interesting. Now it looks, oh, what are they gonna do? Look at that top deck. So now they can't go after Goblin King. Whoa! So far the best card in this deck has been Goblin King. Goblin King has been hands down the best card in this deck. But this was a good draw no matter what. Oh, so hold on. They can kill this, deal 1 damage with this Snoot, with the... Yeah, so they can sacrifice, kill my Goblin King, then sacrifice maybe their Skirk Prospector to kill the Snoop. But I still can play Goblin King, and a Goblin Guide, and Goblin King. I think this is it. I think I'm gonna win. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Hold on, something died. Shouldn't a trigger happen? Oh, this was still on the stack. Okay, so I'm not gonna get anything. But Goblin King is on the way next turn. Goblin King is on the way. Okay, so now what do I do? I can play... I have more mana, finally. I don't know if it proves I fixed anything here. Okay, what do they have? They've got Mountain Ringleader in their hand. And it's dangerous. But they have no sack outlay yet, but they can easily find one with Ring later. I mean, yeah, that's an option. Then hope we just win with... But I'm not drawing a land next turn, which is the crappy thing. I'm not drawing a land, so I might... They have a mountain. This is a mountain. This is also a mountain. Yeah, and I draw a mountainwalk. So put them to 1 and just hope to win. Okay. And Conspicuous Snoop might bury us too anyway. Let's hope they don't draw. I don't even know what I want. I sort of want them to have a crappy goblin on top. Oh, they have a mountain. Oh, they have a mountain on top, so we know exactly. Okay, they're drawing a vial. They don't have a mountain in hand. They played it from their hand, so there's one unknown card. Is what you're saying? Okay, that doesn't change too much. Okay, so there was one unknown card. So we still have Goblin King to win by next turn. I have nothing else to play this turn. So I guess if they go to 3, find like a haste creature, we're dead. Or a sack outlet. We need them to brick hard here. They bricked pretty hard. Or did they find Tarfire? This is first. Oh, I think they found Tarfire. They put Tarfire in their hand. We're dead. We dead. We go to the next game. All right. Game 3. Maybe Pithing Needle is better than I think. Ah, whatever. I'll just stick with this. I would love to play this deck again with Skirk Prospector. I think being given the option to just curve out would be fantastic. Would be absolutely fantastic. And I could even shave probably a land or two for that Skirk Prospector. Hand looks good. Or good enough. Opponent mulligans to 6. The crappy thing is they have actually a pretty decent chunk of interaction. I would not be surprised if their goblin deck was just better than our goblin deck, like 1 versus 1, because they have more grind than us, and they have like a lot of interaction. And like this helps so much. I really wanted to bolt that damn thing earlier. Goblin, we got some pile drivers out here. You win now no matter what happens because you got Nikachu to play goblins. I had this in my mind like for a very long time to play goblins like this. Oh, the turn 2 Ether Vial. Very timely. Another pile driver. Attack for 1. I'm gonna kick their ass with pile drivers. I'm gonna pile driver them to death. This could be an enormous attack next turn. This could be attack. It's gonna be heard from across the continent. Ugh, Mog War Marshal. So now we need... Well, we can buff everything up, so that's not too bad. I don't feel good about this situation. They like sack the board here. I don't feel very good about this spot, to be honest. Okay, I feel better about this, that's for sure. Millennial tree fork. Tree folk are busted. I hate the fact that they could just play like a tar fire at any moment. Well, I'm not going to attack with the chieftain. Or do I attack with the chieftain? There could be a triple block. Well, if they triple block one pile driver, maybe that's not too bad. Well, I guess I do play the chieftain and I get the attack in. Actually, okay, I'm doing this all ass backwards, but... Okay, we're gonna get a big attack with these goblin pile drivers. Huge attack. Unless there's going to be a response. Okay, Goblin Chieftain is going to get hit. I still attack, so there's going to be 2 double blocks. I can bolt one of them. Still a lot of damage. 15 damage is not nothing. Yeah, the stream is laggy. I don't know what the deal is. What does this mean? So I should bolt this goblin? Alright, still threatening big damage next turn. Hopefully big damage next turn. Mirror deck when? I don't think so. I was just inspired to play this type of deck. Fuck this card. Well, that's interesting. So what, like we are trading here? Interesting. Or maybe that was a bad block, because I could still attack. Oh! No mountains though, shit. Okay, hold on, let's sacrifice. Because I could draw a Goblin Guide. Oh my god, I drew the Goblin Guide. I can taste the beer. I can taste the beer. How is there no fucking mountain on the other side of the board? This is insane. Okay, what's on top of your deck? Sling Gang Commander. Oh, that's a problem. Seven power creatures. This is ridiculous. I don't know what beer I'm getting yet. Creator Maker. That's a sad Creator Maker. Okay, go block. Make your blocks. I think at the very least it's gonna trade with some stuff because it's so they're gonna take 11. Hey, what happened? Why'd my creatures die? What? These were 2-power creatures. What happened? Oh, there's Gru too. Oh yeah, you're right. That's hilarious. Oh shit! Oh shit! That's not good. Now I lost my Goblin King. I lost the Goblin King. I could have done it with the triggers on the stack. Oh no! Oh no! I thought it was great. It turned out to be terrible. And they have a Sling Gang Commander coming up. Oh my god, please don't have anything in play. This is oh no, hold on. Okay. Goblin Matron, 4. Oh man, I punted hard. Oh, we punted hard. Shit. And they have a Munitions Expert. Oh no, and Sling Gang Commander's coming up next. Oh, I punted hard. No. Oh, this is no justice here. Okay, what are we looking for? I can't even draw Lightning Bolt. This is so bad. Hold on, where's the Sling Gang Commander? What happened to Sling Gang? I thought there was a Sling Gang Commander in here. That's ridiculous. I had the win. I just let them exchange, and then on my I let them exchange, and then with the triggers on the stack, I save a creature with Goblin King, and I just win here. I guess it's better to have something on the board than them. Or sorry, I think it's better that I exchange off their cards. If they want a double block here. Because I need to keep them low on resources just in case they draw Siege Gang Commander or anything. But we're in like really bad shape here. Yes. There was a I forgot that we played Goblin King and it ended up pumping up their goblins, and then it ended up screwing me over. I had easy win if I saw that. But if any player should be used to it, well, I'm very used to it with Lord of Atlantis. I'm not so used to it with Goblin King. Didn't expect to play the mirror match today. We're digging, we were drawing them cards off the top of their deck, but not anymore. Goblin God's dead now. Alright, they have a land in hand. They have Polluted Delta. Okay, rip anything for crying out loud. Oh no, did they fetch? I don't know what happened. Oh, did they fetch at end of turn? I don't know what happened. I don't care. Let's take our turn. Stomp. Stomp! Snoop, good enough. Find something good, Snoop. Show me glory. Oh! Oh! Glory! Oh, yes! The beer! I got the beer! I fumbled my way to this victory so poorly, but we got the beer. We got the beer, people. We got the beer. Oh my god. Skirk Prospector needs to be in this deck. You know, it's a one power creature. I think it's better than, I don't know, something. Goblin King was amazing. Goblin King. Even if it screwed me in the end because I misplayed with it. Goblin King plus Blood Moon I think is awesome. I have too much... What do I have too much of? You know, Bone Crusher Giant is nice, but maybe I should be playing with Skirk Prospector. Or maybe... I think Goblin Guide is fine. It was awkward, though. I have to admit, Goblin Guide... I don't really like giving my opponents lands. But I want to play with Goblin Guide. Pile Driver came through for us in the end. We would have beaten Tron if we had access to either Skirk Prospector or this Blood Moon. I don't know if... What to change here? I mean, maybe Crater Maker instead of Mog War Marshal. It was an amazing stream. It was a hard I knew we could 3-2. I knew we could 3-2. Okay, I am not in love with this card. This is terrible. This is a terrible card. We're putting Crater Maker in this deck. And then we're putting something better in the sideboard. Because... well, I don't know if we need to put something in better in the sideboard. It could be Cleansing Wealth. It could be... it could just be something like... I would prefer to have something like Damping Sphere or something. I don't know. I do have Moon. So hopefully that's going to be more than enough to deal with a lot of other decks. I think Bone Crusher Giant is good. I think it's good. But maybe I sided out for the Skirk Prospect. I would like to have Skirk Prospector just to give me... just give myself a chance to, like, empty my hand. Which was actually surprisingly difficult, like, very, very often. And turn 2 Blood Moons are so valuable. I don't know how to change this deck. For sure, Mogg War Marshal. 2 thumbs down for Mogg War Marshal. I don't like it. I don't like Mogg War Marshal at all. That was a pretty crappy card. Blood Moon won us a lot of games. That's a nice card. That was a good one. We had like a bunch of bad we did run into bad Blood Moon matchups, but Blood Moon was still... we still had the right matchups for Blood Moon, in my opinion. What was that? That was a win, loss, win, Goblins. That's really crazy that we play against. We play the Mirror in the end. I'm not gonna lie, I want to play this again, but I don't have time today. I don't have time. I don't know what else to change, though. Bone Crusher, I have to admit, Bone Crusher Giant, the stomp is nice. But you know what? We're gonna get the stomp from Crater Maker. It was really hard to use Bone Crusher Giant. Because I want to be... it's a little too slow for me. It actually ended up being too slow. Let's get Skirk Prospector in there. Which one? At least 3. Maybe this is how I change that. Get that shuffle for Snoop? Mad Blind Mountain? No, I should just play... I don't want to shuffle for Snoop. If there's nothing on top, there's nothing on top. But I you know, making these adjustments, so like more Skirk Prospectors means that there are more things for Snoop to dig off the top of the deck anyway. Don't play any more today? You've had enough? You probably have to go to sleep. It's like 12 o'clock. It's like past 12 in Poland. If all you lose to is Storm and Tron, I don't even think we should lose to Tron. It's just that we were up against Tron, and we had Blood Moon in our opening hand, and we couldn't get the 3rd land. Turn 3 goes by, nothing. Turn 4 goes by, nothing. Turn 5 goes by, nothing. Turn 6, we finally get it, but it's a little late. It's too late. We were already fighting through like 2 Karns and a Wormcoil Engine. I'm just getting off work. Perfect timing. Yeah, but I'm about to be done for today. So if I were to try this again, I don't know how good Goblin Piledriver is, to be honest. Maybe I'm overrating this card. Piledriver, I mean, it pulled through for us in the end. But like, I guess this could be Mogg War Marshal if we aren't playing with Piledriver, we're playing with Mogg War Marshal. Because Mogg War Marshal might be a lot better with Skirk Prospector. I guess we can take out a land for the 4th one. Does that make sense? This is basically a mana source. There, now we can play the perfect 4. The perfect deck. I don't know, I think this deck looks sick. I think this deck looks awesome. Piledriver is better in the linear aggro lists. I think Realm Master is a good card, but we're clogged here at 3 mana. We're playing like 4 Blood Moons, 4 Chieftain, 4 Goblin King. Maybe we have Ringleader for the sideboard for the matchups. Maybe. How do you Goblin players feel about that? For the right matchups, we bring in Ringleader so that we got some good grind. That might make some sense. I could do that. I could buy that. And there's gonna be matchups where I have to side out Blood Moon because it's just garbage, and I need to bring in some like random creature or something. And we don't have it as Crater Maker anymore because I'm putting it in the main deck. I think Crater Maker is a fine card in the main deck anyway. It'll fulfill the stomp role, even though it's gonna be 3 mana instead of 2. Hopefully this deck doesn't get stomped by like Prowess. But we get him post board maybe. Skirk makes it better. I have nothing against Skirk, really. I have nothing against Skirk. Alright. That's Goblins, people. You love Goblins? Maybe I'll try this again. Not for a little while, but I'll try it again. Because we're going to play Elves soon. Because it's getting close to Christmas time. We got to play, like, Vile Elves. That's the way I do it. So thank you very much, everyone, for the follows, the subscribes, all the subscribers today. Everyone for watching me play some Merfolk, and also the fixed Goblins deck, in my opinion. I mean, it did what I thought it did. You know, we survived a lot of dinky removal. I think it was okay. It had some Blood Moon potential. I like how the deck played out. Probably needed to curve out a little smoother. Bone Crusher Giant was a little ambitious. Made Snoop a little bit worse when you see a Bone Crusher Giant on the top of your deck. But I think it still has... I think Blood Moon and Goblin King... Damn, was that a great combo. How much does it cost me to buy into this? Outside of the Blood Moon. Is this expensive? Who the fuck has Goblin King and Goblin Chieftain? Like, this deck has to be pennies. Maybe Conspicuous Snoop costs money. I'm not sure. I have all the expensive pieces already. If you have Cavern of Souls, Aether Vial, and Chalice of the Void, you can build any tribal deck, basically. Cut guides? No. Guide won us a lot of games. We're not cutting guide. We're keeping it. We're keeping guide. From my cold dead hands, you're cutting guide. Absolutely not. Snoop is like $2. That's affordable. Anyway, okay, thank you very much, everyone, for following. We're going to thank all my patrons and Twitch subscribers supporting the channel and the stream. We're also going to thank our sponsors, themanabase.com and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu, Merfolk Master, playing Fixed Goblins in Modern.